Good afternoon. My name is Lucio, and I, along with my team members Vic and Michael, will be presenting a case analysis on CrossFit LaVerne. CrossFit LaVerne is a gym established in the city of LaVerne, California in 2008, focusing on strength and conditioning training. CrossFit LaVerne is one of over 13,000 affiliates of CrossFit Inc. CrossFit LaVerne states, "We do not use machines, we build them." To get a better insight into the core business model, we spoke to Carrie Ferrari, the branch manager of CrossFit LaVerne. Considering an internal and external analysis of the branch along with the manager's unique perspective of the business, recommendations were made that would increase product awareness, customer satisfaction, and increase member retention and acquisition. The first objective is to define and build awareness for the branch's product. Much like keto and other trending diets, many people are not aware of what CrossFit is and how it differs from traditional gym memberships. The lack of awareness limits branch management to rely heavily upon the word of mouth for new member acquisition. Secondly, we took a look at the marketing efforts of the branch and provided feedback on how we believe their social media platform could stimulate business growth. Lastly, we took a look at CrossFit LaVerne's environment and identified many problems we thought could arise and how to prevent them. Next, we'll be talking about situational analysis, looking into internal analysis, external analysis, and customer base. CrossFit is known as one of the fastest growing, high-intensity functional training methods. It is a new take on traditional gym memberships, focused on using the human body rather than expensive machinery to improve one's overall fitness. Its unique selling point is to make you the machine rather than use machines. And internal analysis of CrossFit LaVerne via a personal interview and secondary research allowed us to analyze its internal and external factors as well as customer base. Beginning in 2008, member retention and acquisition was extremely low. According to the manager of CrossFit LaVerne, much of the problem was the high cost as well as the lack of awareness for the gym and how it differentiates itself from other gyms. As a manager, she does get help from the affiliation to CrossFit Inc., but it is widely her role to market her gym to the local community with social media accounts, good customer service, and members' word of mouth. Unlike traditional gyms, CrossFit LaVerne is much more personal and engaging. CrossFit LaVerne does not sell a product, but a service and experience. One of the top attributes to her success is the trainers and the WOD, which help build a community around fitness goals. A member of CrossFit LaVerne does not grant one access to a collection of commercial-grade workout equipment, but to 3 trainers who will support you with fitness goals and strategies to maximize your workout routines. If its core product is the trainers, then a secondary product is the experience. People come to CrossFit LaVerne to get fit and reach health goals, but most of the members stay because they build a community of like-minded individuals. Although CrossFit LaVerne's target market is women and men between 18 to 45 years old, its customer base largely consists of individuals 22 to 35 years old. As stated previously, CrossFit LaVerne is an affiliate of CrossFit Inc., but it also has its own marketing efforts. CrossFit LaVerne benefits from the nobility surrounding CrossFit, but its marketing efforts and outreach to the community are mostly an internal process. An external analysis reveals why the business could struggle in the near future. CrossFit LaVerne has to compete with larger gyms such as 24-Hour Fitness or low-cost gyms such as Planet Fitness for potential members. Furthermore, environmental factors such as the economy, trends, neighborhoods, and local stores affect the guest experience and customer retention.
Hi, my name is Viken Matiosian, and I'm going to do the SWOT analysis. CrossFit LaVerne was founded in 2008 and is dedicated to deliver first-class training to its community and its athletes. Among many strengths, CrossFit LaVerne has an exceptional reputation with their customers due to many factors such as world-class trainers and high-quality equipment. Both of these factors are advertised and come together to form the full package that CrossFit LaVerne offers. Customers can enjoy large amounts of classes, programs, services to jumpstart their CrossFit careers and also get in shape. There's a program offered nearly every single hour with some half-hour intervals, starting from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. So this is done strategically in order to accommodate every customer and their varying schedules when they leave from work or when they leave from school. So CrossFit LaVerne has done an excellent job in retaining their customers and their athletes with many forms of quality training, trainers, and equipment. On the other hand, no company is without their weaknesses, and CrossFit LaVerne is no exception. They have an interesting price model that they offer to their customers. Any potential customer can work out for free for their first time. After that, it's $20 per drop-in session. So anytime a customer wants to come in unannounced or without a monthly membership, it'll be $20. If they do want a membership, a single 1 month membership is $175, which is a steep price for a gym membership. So this membership includes unlimited visits, unlimited training classes. You can talk to any trainer or whatever. If somebody doesn't want the monthly pass, however, they can purchase a punch card, which with varying prices and visits. So one of the punch cards could be 10 visits for $175 or 15 visits for $225. And this offers its own benefits with who you can speak to, what classes you can take, but each one has their benefits. So along with the high cost of entry, CrossFit LaVerne is known to be a CrossFit location for obvious reasons. They specialize in CrossFit. The problem with that is that it could turn off potential customers who are just looking to go to a regular gym, which are also much cheaper. Because CrossFit LaVerne is so specialized, they have to charge a higher price to maintain their world-class trainers and their high-quality equipment. In order to grow their business, CrossFit LaVerne must take advantage of opportunities they're presented with, which there are many of. Additional locations in nearby cities could help the company grow locally, which could extend to also national expansion. Once they start getting more popular locally, they could start spreading it out worldwide. Well, first America and then worldwide. On top of this, adding or varying training classes could help mix up the experience for returning customers. So let's say a customer has done the same routine or workout over and over for the last 5 months. A new class here and there could interest new customers and could bring returning customers back for a different experience. But there is a fine line with altering and changing these existing workouts, because a single workout that could be eliminated could have been the reason why a customer decided to join CrossFit LaVerne in the first place. So there's two sides to this argument. Another opportunity many companies are taking advantage of is social media exposure. This is huge nowadays. Any company needs to be on social media all the time to be advertising, to be public, and have good relationship with their customers. Any company that's not in social media is falling behind because they don't have recognition that other competitors do. Customer relationships and recognition built through social media exposure can increase the amount of customers CrossFit LaVerne can generate each month, which increases profits. Organizations who don't use or take full advantage of this social media do get forgotten and left behind. With opportunities, there must also be threats. Naturally, for gyms, their primary competition are other local gyms, no matter if they're big brand name or just a mom and pop store. Customers must decide between a large amount of options when choosing a gym. Like, for example, I'm sure most people have heard of Crunch Fitness, Ironside, LA Fitness, 24-Hour Fitness, Planet Fitness, Equilibrium Fitness, and many more. There's a lot more I could list, but this is what CrossFit LaVerne has to deal with. They need to find a way to bring customers to their store instead of other competitors. So many factors go into this decision, and each gym makes their best effort to attract a single customer. They need to get one customer before they can get many other customers. So as mentioned earlier, pricing could turn away some customers from joining this gym, especially if they have to pay upwards of $2,000 if they want a single monthly pass for an entire year. Nonetheless, CrossFit LaVerne has done well enough and has done well within their competition. CrossFit LaVerne has a competitive advantage due to them specializing in just CrossFit. If there's a company at the top of their brand, at the top of their chain, who specialize in a certain industry or field, they automatically develop a competitive advantage against other companies who are either below them or don't specialize in that field. So having a solid reputation from customers is also a key building block to grow your exposure and your company. Customers will tell other potential customers whether or not their experience was worth the money, which will attract more customers. So first-hand experiences weigh significantly on potential customers' decision, because that's they trust these people and they listen to them. So if you're a specialized company in a specific region, you automatically have a competitive advantage over other non-specialized or general companies. Although CrossFit LaVerne cannot directly compete with typical gyms like LA Fitness in terms of pricing and services offered, their quality and quantity surpass other competitors, which puts them near the top.
For marketing strategy and marketing mix, CrossFit LaVerne uses a variety of promotional strategies. They aim to increase memberships as a result of the increased promotional efforts. CrossFit LaVerne also offers detailed descriptions of their trainers online, as well as having them on site to converse with consumers. Consumers of the gym want to work with trainers that they personally like, so it helps the gym to have potential customers get to know them. Their services ultimately also benefit from positive word of mouth marketing as well. CrossFit LaVerne is targeting an affluent target group in the city of LaVerne, as well as surrounding communities that are serious about their fitness goals. The majority of their memberships belong to the age group of 25 to 34, and the second largest cohort is from the age group of 35 to 44. The age group of 25 to 34 is an ideal spot to aim for the business because the cohort is settling into their adulthood and more often than not wants to regain or keep up their youthful figure from their younger days. The age group of 35 to 44 is also a profitable target segment because they typically have a little bit more money and they're settled into their careers, which means they have more money to spend. Further research shows that 40% of CrossFit members hold postgraduate degrees, which makes sense because these people would have higher paying jobs to allow them to afford the membership. It also makes sense because typically postgraduate degree holders have proven that they have what it takes to reach their goals, even if it gets a little tough. CrossFit workouts change daily and contain a variety to keep its members on its toes. The routine consists of functional movements that seek to increase individual work capacity and is applicable to other sports activities as well. They also have state-of-the-art gym equipment for people to utilize during open gym hours. At CrossFit LaVerne, the first workout is offered for free. If they want to continue going to the gym, there are a few different options that they can explore. Monthly memberships are $175 per month. Punch cards are also offered at various prices. $175 for 10 visits, $225 for 15 visits, and $20 for drop-ins. With a higher price than most gyms, CrossFit LaVerne hopes that members will go to their gym more often in order to get their money's worth. In regards to the distribution and supply chain strategy, CrossFit LaVerne uses these processes, when building the gym initially, and also too when they are bringing in equipment and other supplies. CrossFit LaVerne uses social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to help them promote the brand. CrossFit LaVerne also offers potential customers a risk-free trial by providing a free first workout. That's a type of sales promotion. Although CrossFit LaVerne has managed to keep a positive public light, other CrossFit locations have faced PR disasters in the past. A good example is when an owner of a CrossFit gym in North Carolina posted sexualized image of his female customers' bodies on Instagram in January 2018 with sexualized captions. The CrossFit owner tried to defend this by claiming that outraged women's criticism was delusional, ignorant, and feeble-minded garbage. The CrossFit owner initially responded to member complaints about his sexist images by sending a private message dismissing the victims from his gyms. These messages were initially supposed to be private, but it ended up going viral. CrossFit LaVerne learned valuable lessons from these mistakes. They set up transparent social media guidelines at every level of CrossFit, including CrossFit LaVerne. They now aim to monitor the company's employees' posts as well as the consumers. They learned that things that should be private have the potential to be public, which means employees and CrossFit affiliates must be careful with what they post. In the case of the North Carolina gym owner, he made an insincere apology that focused on his own image rather than the feelings of his consumers. CrossFit LaVerne hopes to make apologetic apologies if any crisis like that ever occurred at their location.
With any company, improvements can be made. Sometimes they can best be seen from the outside through a customer's perspective. After doing research on CrossFit LaVerne for this project, our group has come up with some recommendations to the manager for the business. Many customers will immediately check the prices to see if they can even afford to purchase a membership. At first glance, $20 for a drop-in and $175 for each month does seem excessively high. Comparing it to gyms such as LA Fitness or 24 Hour Fitness, there is no competition. Either one of those gyms could offer monthly rates ranging from $20 to $50 depending on if there's specials or not, while including more activities like basketball, swimming, and specialized classes like yoga or Zumba. These classes and activities aren't seen at CrossFit, so they can help differentiate the two companies. So we suggest making the pricing somewhat more competitive with competing gyms. They could offer special deals, which decreases the final price for, let's say, accepting a longer-term membership. This keeps the customers locked into that contract. Another suggestion we came up with was to offer varying and different programs to capture the general public's attention rather than being so specialized. This could increase revenue by incorporating new customers into their inclusive program.